so we might just have to wait a minute. Normally I can summon it by starting a speakerphone conference call, but I think, I don't know.
Well, let's wait till it passes before we restart.
We're working on getting Mr. Hauser on here too.
So, when I was growing up, we lived in Howell from 2nd through 6th grade, and we lived right across the street from railroad tracks. It was down in a bit of a gully, so you might see the top of the train, but that was about all. But we would be sitting in the house and have visitors, and they would ask, "What is that noise?" And we would say, "What noise?" We were so used to it passing it.
Which side of the tracks were you on, though, Judge?
Definitely the wrong side.
You should get up.
Okay, it's passing. Thank you for your patience.
All right, let's get. Are you ready with your witness?
Hopefully he's calling in hopefully he's calling in right now. It's an audio call, Your Honor.
All right, well, I'll watch for him. He's not there yet.
Oh, Your Honor.
He's got. Yes.
He's not going to be by video. Is he going to have video capability? Because I may need to reference his records for the portions that are not necessarily legible.
If he's just calling with a phone, no.
Shoot. I don't think he's got the video capability where he's at, unfortunately.
I think one way around it on my end at least might be if he has his records in front of him, I can direct him to the date and the portion of the record, and maybe if that's an issue, he can interpret it for us.
Yeah, I have to.
Well, it appears that he might be struggling. He'll need both the telephone number and the meeting ID in order to get in.
We've provided all that to him.
I can try and call him.
Give me just 1 second, Your Honor. My client's going to call.
Okay.
Your Honor,
If he's unable to connect via Zoom, I can dial his number on the speakerphone and you'll be able to hear him just as well.
just pull it from the top. Thank you.
You need more?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
Standby judge should be logging in.
Thank you.
Allegedly.
Okay.
No luck, Judge?
Still not there. Did he say he was having difficulty?
We just talked to him and gave him the meeting ID number. And he doesn't need a password or anything to check in, just a meeting ID, right?
Meeting ID, yeah. And obviously the right telephone number to call.
We gave him that. Let's give him another minute and I guess we'll have to call him back. Jesus. I can give you his number because that's.
Let's do that.
Ready, Judge? You want to call him?
Yes.
Hang on, we'll call him. The number is 269-832-0203.
And give me his name again.
Alan Hauser.
Ah, I see he just logged in. Let me try that. Mr. Hauser?
Yes.
Okay. That was me ringing your phone. I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand, please.
Okay.
You do solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes.
Please state your full name for the record and spell it first and last.
Alan Bernard Hauser, AlanBernardHouser.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. White.
Your Honor, Before Mr. White begins, Mr. Hauser, is it possible that you could connect the video? Is that possible?
I don't have a internet connection at the house, and I'm at a gym right now anyway. So, I thought it was going to be at 8:30, but I waited and it didn't happen, and so I came to the gym. So that's where I'm at right now. So no.
Can you see us?
No.
Do you have a smartphone?
Well, it's a Galaxy. I suppose it is. It's me that's not very
I'm-
smart with it,
People connect by Zoom through their smartphones all the time. I take it you've never attempted that?
No, I've never done that.
Do you get email over your phone?
No, I just get it on the computer.
Do you have a strong signal where you are right now?
Well, I think so. It's near Battle Creek, so yeah, I think so.
Let me try sending you a text invitation, and let's see if we can get that to work. So give me just a
On
moment.
Zoom, do you have to have an app for it on your phone?
I think if you click on the invitation, it'll do whatever it is you need to do in order to connect, but let's try it and see what happens.
All
So
right.
hold on a second.
Technology.
Yeah, all it does is let me send emails.
Oh,
If you've never done
can
it
get
before,
text.
it might. Yeah, it's not letting me send a text via.
Your Honor,
Okay, no.
I think what we could do is you could email either me or Mr. White. We could cut and paste the invitation and send it to him as a text, and then he could join the meeting that way. Mr. Hauser, do you have your treatment notes with you?
no.
I think then, Your Honor, if I can't share a screen with him and he doesn't have his notes with him, I think we need him to be here on Zoom.
All right, well, let's see if we can make it work. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Mr. Liljuri, what's your email address?
Nick@nicklaw.com. So NIK@NIKLAW.com. Nick@nicklaw.com.
And I'm looking at the instructions for an Android device. It says you have to download the app. It's a free app, but you'll have to download it from the App Store, and then you'll be able to log in.
I have to download a Zoom app?
Yes.
Okay, well, I can try and do that. I'm just not very proficient on this phone, so I'll try and go with that. You want me to hang up here and go to the App Store?
Well, I think you can get into the App Store while you keep the call open.
Well, I don't know.
Your Honor,
You should be able, if you hit the home button, it should give you access to apps without hanging up.
Okay, well, I'll give that a try. Hang on
Is
here.
there someone present who has an Android device?
What's that?
I'm asking the other people in the room. Do any of you
Oh.
have an Android device?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Lujuri,
I have an
Mr.
iPhone.
Silvius?
Mr.
My client's got a Galaxy.
Ma'am, do you know how to access the App Store from your Galaxy?
What's it called?
Play Store.
It's called Play Store, I think, on an Android. I think the App
Maybe you
Store.
can coach them through the process. I only work with iPhones, so I'm not sure. I know it's possible. If you could kind of coach them through, that might help.
Okay.
And Your Honor, my experience is it might even be easier than that. If he, I think, hits the link, it may automatically start that process of downloading the app. I'm about to text you, sir. You're going to be getting a text from a 734-276 number, Mr. Hauser. So don't be alarmed if you don't recognize my number. 269. Hold on. How come that looks like too many numbers? His number is 269-832. Okay. I'm sending the text now. Did you receive a text from me, Mr. Hauser?
Mr. Hauser, can you hear us?
Mr. Hauser? Mr. Hauser?
What if he's got the phone down that's not on his ear? He's trying to do it maybe.
Oh, yeah. That's probably, you're probably right.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, that's a good guess.
So, Nadine, you can take us off the record.